Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Phelps Field. Tonight's matchup against the number 2 ranked Bellevue West, and the number 8 ranked Omaha Westside in Class A. Tonight is a senior night for Westside, as they play their final home game. 2 more games left in their season. Next week at Norfolk and tonight at Bellevue West. Westside is 5-2 coming in tonight's matchup against the 7-0 Bellevue West. The 2 losses Westside had were against 2 very good teams, Creighton Prep and Burke, the number 1 and 2 top 5 teams. Burke is ranked 1 now. So now, in those games, Westside came within a touchdown in both of those games. So tonight is no different, but they've just got to finish out the 4th quarter tonight. I'm Ryan Atkins, and doing color with me is Joe Graves. We are now 2 minutes to kick off. Westside getting ready to take the field. It is a chilly 58 degrees out today. The sun is set here in Omaha. An 8-mile-an-hour northeast wind coming in. No chance of rain for tonight's game. The sky should stay clear.
It's a beautiful night for football.
It is. So, Joe, what do you think Westside has to do to win tonight's game?
Tonight, I think Westside has to slow down, and I think they have to give Jaden Coles the ball. He has proven himself over and over again, and they need to rely on him again today.
What about defense?
Defense, they honestly just need to get men on the ball. They've had problems with tackling the past 2 games. Well, the entire season they've had problems with tackling. And they honestly just need to take the running back down or the wide receiver down without giving him an extra 6 or so yards.
Yep. Westside needs to play smart. They need to play their game and not play at Bellevue West pace, and that should give them a fighting chance. Westside had a good week of practice, according to quarterback Dylan Plouts, and tonight should be a good game.
Yeah, they should come out ready tonight, because so far their only 3 losses have been to teams in top 6. 2 losses have been to teams in top 6.
So,
yeah.
Westside looks like they're going to make the state playoffs regardless, but a win tonight would really boost their confidence and boost them up in the rankings. I think probably an easier matchup than they would have, as here comes the Warriors. Getting ready to take the field. Here they come.
Let's welcome your Westside Warriors.
Yeah, it's a great night for football. And, Westside should come out firing and play like they did in the 3rd quarter against Burke.
Yeah, they had a good quarter then. Westside's theme for tonight's game was breast cancer awareness for Pete, as the cheerleaders are helping cheer with girls from our elementary schools, Westside Community School District 66. So a lot of pink on that sideline right now. Westside has also added pink stripes to the top of their helmet. Tonight's matchup. So Westside has chosen to kick off first, which means Bellevue West will be receiving the ball. Peter Novoa will kick off from the 40. 12 minutes on the clock in the first quarter. We're ready for football here in Omaha.
Again, the Warriors going to be kicking off here in the first half. Back deep for the Thunderbirds, number 15, Pence. And number 80, Ranzunas.
Here they are lined up to kick.
James Razunas deep to receive
54
for Bellevue West.
Number 19, Peter Novoa.
And this is going to be a short kick. And ball's loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. Bellevue West will retain possession.
Maintains for the Bellevue West Thunderbirds.
And that's a kick that we've seen a lot
Looks like the 39-yard line.
Burke, as they tried to avoid giving it to James Burke, who ended up killing West out of the ground.
Yeah, like you said, we've been seeing that all year. They haven't been going back far at all. It makes you think that they don't have much confidence in their tackling abilities.
Yeah, but that's also a tactic that other teams use against Jaden Cole, someone who's taken back kicks for touchdowns. So that ball's going to be handed off. Number 8,
Javon Tucker on the
Javon Ducker on the carry. Sets up second
up
about
the Warriors
3
was number 14, Curran.
as Brett Curran makes the stop. Bellevue West 4 wide receivers.
Second about 4.
And that's going to be a false start on the senior linebacker, Matthew Gurnett. Just jumped, and that'll give Bellevue West a first down. And put them into Westside's territory at the 49.
With the penalty, that's going to be a first down for the Thunderbirds. First and 10 from the 49-yard line of the Warriors.
Fake pass, goes deep, and just outthrows the hands of Xavier Betts. What would have been a touchdown
Out of the
if quarterback Joe Golinchek could complete the pass. Now, this will bring up 2nd and 10 for Bellevue West.
Yeah, that was just a couple of feet short of his arms. If it's, a couple of feet shorter, that's a touchdown and a great start for Bellevue West.
And a handoff. And a big gain by Javion Ducker to the left side, 25.
That's going to be one of the keys to success for both Bellevue West and Westside. For Bellevue West, they're going to want to run the ball on Westside's defense as much as they can, and Westside's going to have to try to contain it. They did a good job last week, but the week before against Burke, they had problems containing the run. That's what we've seen all season.
So play action. Fires deep, got a man open. And incomplete. He did not catch it.
It looks like the ground forced that ball out.
Joseph Stegman on the coverage. Looks like he got a hand in there.
And second and 10 from the 26-yard line.
When that wide receiver hit to the ground, that ball just popped out. Coverage by Stegman. But dangerously close to being 6-0 already. Dolanchek's got 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. And a handoff. to the 15-yard line.
Ducker in on the carry.
Goes Javion Ducker
Making the tackle.
as Bellevue West makes their way into Westside's red zone.
Yeah, it looks like there's just no containing him so far. They just need to get a body on him and tackle him.
Don't check the pass. He's got plenty of time. Pass is complete to the sideline.
That's what they need to do. As soon as he caught that ball, he was taken down. That's what they need to do with the run.
Had nowhere to go once he caught that. Westside. Good coverage. Just need to hit that quarterback soon. Swings up 2nd and 10 from the 15. Don't check on the option, keeps it. Westside reads it perfectly. So the pass was complete
He was
to
immediate.
Cedric Johnson. And the stop made by, looks like number 23, Sam Parsonage on the coverage. He's able to fight through his defender. Tyson Guzman, excuse me. He's able to fight through his defender and stop Bellevue West from making a good play out of that. So now that brings up 3rd and 12. Dolchak's gonna throw. Hit as he throws. And a little extra activity after the play.
Yeah, I'm surprised there were no flags thrown there. There was a couple of shoves and nothing happened. Oh, there was. A late flag thrown, actually.
Nolan Miller Johnson was up. A little disagreement with a Bellevue player, looks like. And officials are going to discuss this one. The only call I can think of right now would be unsportsmanlike.
I bet they're just judging who it's going to be on, if anyone, because it looked like they both had something to do with that. But,
Yeah.
you know, that's one of those he said, she said. Both of them are going to say they didn't start it, but they probably, one of them probably did.
And here's a call from the official, and it's going to be against Bellevue West. So that will back Bellevue West up. And now, back him up 5 yards. Looks like it'll be 4th and 17, I want to say. 3rd and 17, I believe, actually.
Ineligible receiver downfield. It's going to be 3rd and 17 from the 22-yard line.
So surprisingly, the call was an ineligible receiver downfield. But it looked like that flag was thrown at the line of scrimmage.
And that flag was thrown really late. That was
Yeah.
not during the play. That was significantly after.
So now
Penalty was declined. It's going to be 4th down.
Westside's going to decline the penalty. It'll be 4th and 12. Bellevue West offense is staying on the field. They're now looking to kick this one. They want to get on the board early.
12 from the 17-yard line.
So Westside needs a big stop here. This is a big play. And a little bit of confusion between Dolenchek and the coaches. So he's alone in the backfield, 5 wide receivers. He'll drop back. Pass thrown. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bellevue West. Xavier Betts on the reception. And Bellevue West has a 6-0 lead now over Westside.
Golden check to Johnson. 17 yards, good for 6. Up to the point effort, number 89, Campbell. And it is up and good.
Excuse me, so that pass was complete to Cedric Johnson, number 88. So he ran that slant route across the middle. Was able to beat the defender to the ball.
Direction on the touchdown was number 15, Betts.
Guess I stand corrected again. Xavier Betts scored that. A little bit of confusion there. So, Bellevue West nails the extra point now. It's 7-0. 8:44 left in the first quarter.
It looks like he was, not wide open yet. His defender behind him, but that was a pretty easy pass from 15 yards away, and there's nothing. That's not too hard of a play for them.
It was a good throw by Dolan check. As Bellevue West will kick it to Westside. Westside's threat, Jaden Coles, stands deep. Last week's matchup against North Star. Coles had 219 yards and 13 rushes and 3 touchdowns. So Sam Parsons receives the kick. He spins his way out to the 26, 27-yard line.
Yeah, that was an interesting choice by Parsons. That ball looked like it was about to go in the end zone, and he chose to take it.
It's like a decision game, about a yard. So Westside's 3 threats on offense. A senior Dylan Plout at quarterback, senior Caleb Schweiger at wide receiver, senior Jaden Coles at running back. And false start's going to be called on Bellevue West. I'll give Westside 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 5.
Yeah.
It's too easy. Just mixing up the snap count there.
Yeah, Westside has done that a lot this year, and so have the teams they've been playing against. It really hasn't been a very clean game. It's always been a lot of penalties that don't need to happen either. It's unforced penalties.
So Klaus is going to throw on 1st down. He's got the pass complete. And this is a big play. Pass complete to Joseph Stegman on the bubble screen. And that's going to be about a 40-yard reception.
And with the yardage, that's going to be another Warrior.
So off the bat, Westside.
That's right, Kristen.
If it continues like this, it could be a very high-scoring game.
This could be a very high-scoring game. Good play Westside made right there. Now, Cloud's in the shotgun with Coles. He's going to throw this one too. He's got Schweiger on a curl route. Maybe about 9-10 yards. Westside working quick. Got the no-huddle offense in place.
Working quick and passing more than they normally do.
Westside's got a lot of threats in the pass game. Especially when you get an arm like Cloud's. You can throw it. So the ball's going to be handed off to Coles. Coles has nowhere to go except into the line. Clouds 5 complete passes, 8 attempts, 105 yards, and a TD. Last week against Lincoln Northwest game, which Westside won handily. It's another run.
And the carry is enough. For another Warrior.
Dive right into the line to get Westside a 1st down right there.
That's right.
Westside has
10 from the 25-yard line.
4 receivers. Plus is going to throw. Steps up, he's going to run. And he'll be out of bounds around the 16. That should be enough for a Warrior 1st down. Westside moving. Big Shane's quick. high intensity, high pace here.
From the 16-yard
First
line.
quarter on the first drive. Didn't get the first down, second and 1. There's Coles right into the line. That should be enough for the first down.
Coles on the carry.
He's gang tackled by Bellevue West.
And the yardage gives the Warriors another first down.
Westside into the red zone.
First and 10 from the 15-yard line for the Warriors.
College trying to avoid pressure. He's got nowhere to throw. Shakes 2 defenders and is finally brought down by number 90, Jalen Powell.
Jalen Powell with the
So that is going to set Westside back.
second punt.
We're back to the 31-yard line, now second and 26. Possible throw now as he has almost no choice. Pass is going to be completed to Kyle Whiteman. Whiteman's got the first down on that play. He's into the 10.
Now Whiteman.
That's exactly what they needed there. Just getting back close to the touchdown, close to a first down. And they just need to punch it in now.
Game 16, 35 from the 10-yard line.
Touchdown Westside. Jaden Coles practically waltzes into the end zone. And that'll put Westside on the board. The senior running back is up there in total touchdowns.
Up for the point after being number 33, Jack.
He's
Holding
smart.
is
State rankings.
He really has had a couple of touchdowns every game. I mean,
He is Westside's leading scorer right now. He's one of the top scorers in the state. And sophomore Jack Bush is going to walk on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. Westside, Bellevue West. Deadlock at 5:57 to go. Good drive by Westside. They had a couple plays that set him back. They were able to overcome that, still get the score. Exactly.
Another high school action. Lincoln High stays undefeated, defeating Lincoln Southwest tonight, 37-10. Back deep for the Thunderbirds will be number 15, Betts, and number 80, Ranzunas.
Xavier Betts deep to receive for Bellevue West. And Navoa,
The ball with the kick for the Warriors.
he's going to kick it to him. And the return across 40. That's what Westside was hoping to avoid there.
Ranzunas with the carry. Making the tackle was Dolan Miller Johnston.
Miller Johnson on the stop for Westside.
First and 10 from the 36-yard line for the Thunderbirds.
Now Dolanchek will walk back on the field. Bellevue West. They try to get a touchdown on this drive. Westside with the stop on the run game. They shut down Ducker.
yeah, that's one of their keys to the game. Like I said before, they're just going to need to stop the run.
For the Warriors.
If the defense can stop the run, they have a very good chance of winning this game.
In 1, second and 9, 37.
Bellevue West will pass. And Number 29, Daniel Opperman, is right there to take down Ducker. As he just shuts down that play right there. Good play by Opperman.
That was a great play by Opperman, just shutting him down.
Ducker with a loss on the play. So it'll be 3rd and 10 from the 36-yard line.
Now, Bellevue West faces 3rd and 10. They'll probably need to pass here and get a first down.
They've been very successful passing so far, so Westside hopes to stop it here.
Play action. Pass thrown. And Taggy, Grant Taggy, will make the stop. Force 4th down.
Grant Taggy on the tackle for the Warriors.
Bellevue West tries to go to the same play. They just throw it to the running back. But Opperman and Taggy were both able to make stops on both those plays.
Yeah, that was a great drive by Westside. That's what they need to do. Now they just need to see if they can do it again. Shut down the run game and force them to pass. And, I mean, force them to 4th down. So that's what they're going to need to do all game.
So it's 4th down. And
flag on the field.
We've got a flag. Dolan check.
We both start on the offense. Back them up 5. 4th and
15. Quarterback
from the 31-yard line.
To be back in punting formation to kick, but he looked like after that ball snapped, he looked like he was going to throw the ball. So he will kick it. And Schwager on the reception. Schwager's got a wide open green on the left side of the field. And he's across the 35.
Looks like he got,
by Schwager.
Looks like he got right back to the line of scrimmage.
Yes, it does. So Westside is going to start their drive at Bellevue West 35. 3:38 left here in the first quarter. Westside's got a chance to go up 14-7.
First and 10 for the Warriors.
And this is where Westside needs to come out and show what they have. They need to come out here and get another touchdown.
So Coles will get the handoff, and Coles got room. So we stopped.
Coles with the carry for the Warriors.
29-yard line.
That's a good gain of 6 yards.
2nd and 4 from the 29-yard line.
And we've got a little bit of delay here. Looks like it might be false start.
Yeah, it looks like that, but I did not see any flags thrown.
Encroachment on the defense.
And it's going to be encroachment on the defense. I didn't see... Oh, there's the flag down by the sideline.
And with that, that's going to be another Warrior.
Called me by the line judge. So that'll move Westside up to the 25.
The 24-yard line.
First down. About to hand off to Coles. Coles doesn't have much room. He's able to squeeze 4 yards out of that. Westside. Looks like they're going to have to stick. If they want to make a big play, they're going to have to stick to throwing. This Coles doesn't
2nd and 8.
Doesn't have much room down there. But US is doing a good job with their defense up front.
They're definitely doing a good job stopping the Coles, and I'm not very far.
And Schreiger's going to receive the pass. Schreiger's going to score. Westside now takes a 13-7 lead.
That's big to take a lead in the first quarter.
Clouds hits Schweiger on the slant route across the middle, and he just weaves his way through defenders and is able to find himself in the end zone. Westside's got a chance to make it 14-7. 2:31 left here in the first. And they do just that. this is something we haven't seen by Westside. Westside, when they've been playing these top 5 teams, they've been sticking around, but they haven't been holding a lead. I don't know how often they've had a lead against these top 5 teams. I think having that is going to be something that's very important if they want to win this game.
They haven't really come out and demanded the lead. They've been more passive and then coming out in the second half and starting playing well. Where they're coming out in the first quarter here, and that's going to make all the difference.
So Westside kicked it shallow the first time, kicked it deep the second time. We'll see what they do the third time. Both resulted in Bellevue West getting the ball around the 40-yard line. And after Bellevue West got the ball there, they did not move much on their second drive. They actually went backwards.
Again, Betts and Razunas deep for the Thunderbirds.
So Betts and Razunas are going to be deep to return from Bellevue West. Naveau will kick it. And he's just going to drill this one. Razunas going to receive by the 5. And he will be tackled around the 25-yard line.
The ball is with the return now on the tackle. Will Hurtado, excuse me. First and 10 for the 26-yard line.
It would be really big if Westside could come out and get another 3 and out here.
I mean, even getting a field goal on their next possession, maintaining some sort of lead would help increase their chances. It only is the first quarter. So Bellevue West puts a man in motion. Shovel pass. He's got nowhere to run except straight out of bounds.
That's what they're
Might even back him up a couple yards.
Gain of 2 will come second. And
he did not have anywhere to go there.
Line.
Check is going to hand this one off to Ducker, who goes straight into the line.
Ducker with the carry, Nielsen.
They have been giving Ducker the ball the same way that Westside gives Jaden Coles the ball.
And both teams have been doing a good job of stopping.
Yeah. This is the best I think I've ever seen Westside stop the run.
So this is a 3rd and long situation now for Bellevue West. Pass is going to be thrown, completed. Tackle number 28, Lonzo Dickerson on the stop.
First down for the Thunderbirds.
But he doesn't stop him in time.
Dickerson with the
As
tackle.
Razunas gets the first down for Bellevue West.
First and 10 for the 43.
Bellevue West, short pass right there.
Burnett on the tackle for the Warriors.
Give him a couple of yards. Matt Burnett makes the stop for Westside. Good play in by Westside there.
Ducker with the carry and a quick tackle by the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best Westside's defense has been able to stop the run I've seen so far this season.
Number 23, Tyson Guzman on the stop.
It's fine.
They would read that play pretty well, and he made the play. Stopping Ducker in the backfield. It's now 3rd and 7. And you've got a loose ball. That pass is going to be called incomplete. Dolan check.
Pitch to Ducker.
Drop back as if he was going to throw. Tried to shovel it forward, pitch it forward to Ducker. Had nowhere to go. And Westside brought the blitz on that play. So That pass would be called incomplete because it was a forward pass. But Westside, if that pass was caught, Westside still would have been able to make the tackle. And now Bellevue West is going to be forced to punt. One of the things Bellevue West can do now is now that they have Dolanchek punting for them, they are able to fake a punt, go for it, which is what they're going to do now. Dolanchek's got nowhere to go, and he is brought down by number 29, Daniel Offerman.
That's a play that needed to be made. If they're going to call a fake punt, if you stop him in the backfield, that's really big for Westside.
19 seconds left as Bellevue West turns the ball over on downs at the Westside 42-yard line. That's something that they should have punted right there.
Yeah, that seems like a loss for Bellevue West right there.
Now,
it seems avoidable, to be honest.
Now Westside's got the ball. They've got a chance to make this a 2-score game.
That would be big in the first quarter if they could make it a 2-score game, or even early second quarter.
Westside building on momentum right now. Clouds is going to avoid pressure, passing complete.
It's going to be a legal receiver downfield, I believe.
We'll see what the call is. Punt flag was thrown after the play, but the pass looked like it was thrown
to Alex Nielsen,
who I do believe he plays on the line. That would have been illegal. It might have been Clouds just trying to find a player in a red shirt and throw it at the ground, even if it is just he didn't want to take the sack there.
Yeah, it looked like he just found somebody and went with it and threw it to him, and didn't really have a chance to look up and see who it was.
Yeah. So Westside's going to be penalized for that. I don't think that was Cloud's intention. That'll back Westside up.
And a 5-yard penalty will go against the Warriors. So first and 15 from the 47-yard line.
To the 50. To the 47, excuse me. Weideman on the reception. Doesn't have much room.
Yeah, he did not have anywhere to go after he got that pass.
No, he didn't. This will bring up second, manageable. As we run out of time here in the first quarter, Westside leads Bellevue West 14-7.
Yeah, Westside really managed that first quarter well, something that we have not seen from them all season. They've always kind of been laid back and have been waiting for the third quarter or so. And honestly, and right there, it honestly looked like Westside was on the up front and they were firing, and their defense was playing super well too.
Over Lincoln Southwest. And after the first, Rick, Prep, and Carney are scoreless.
Westside kicked off to start the first half, so they will receive the ball. Start the second. Score here, and a score there would be instrumental, helping them win tonight's game. It's still early in the game, so a lot can happen. These 36 minutes that have yet to be played.
All head coach Lou Maloney was a longtime wrestling coach and educator at Westside High School. As both a coach and teacher, Coach Maloney's impact
Clouds to take the field again.
As many great District 266 teachers have shown over the years, who taught perseverance, work ethic, discipline, respect, and teamwork. A steering committee has been established by some of his wrestler students and community members to honor Coach Maloney in ways that will continue to endorse his values and remind all future wrestlers and students the importance of his connection to Westside High School. The committee has embarked on an ambitious goal of raising $150,000 for an endowed scholarship in Coach Maloney's name in support toward the wrestling program.
And Westside is going to be able to draw
over $60,000. Lou Maloney is unable to join us tonight. The Lou's daughters and some family members.
Encroachment should be called against Bellevue West.
Tonight to invite you to support this endeavor. Please see page 20 of the game program for more information. On behalf of Lou Maloney, the Maloney family, the steering committee.
Westside's PA announcer still rambling off. And pause, 1st and 5 now. Pass thrown, caught by Weideman. Weideman with the spin. Weideman inside the 10-yard line. Big play by the sophomore Cal Weideman.
Yeah.
Westside enters the red zone.
Cal caught the ball. He avoided a defender and just kept going. He turned a 10-yard play into a 20-yard play there.
Good play by Weideman.
From the 9-yard line for the Warriors.
Westside has moved number 22 Sam Parsonage into the background. Jan Cole's out to receiver. And thought this pass was going to be incomplete, just out of the hands of Caleb Schwaggart on that. He's running the out route. Had a chance, had enough room to get in if you caught that. We'll bring up 2nd and goal for Westside. And Westside again draws Bellevue West. Draws a flag on Bellevue West for encroachment. That is the 3rd time I believe they've done it tonight.
That's just
It's simple football. Just changing your snap count.
It's not something that they're not used to either. Every week they have to deal with different snap counts, and they just don't seem to be prepared for it at all today.
Bellevue West not being able to concentrate. Now Westside. And off to Parsonage. And that's good for 6. Westside 20, Bellevue West 7. 11:40 left to go in the 2nd quarter.
Looks like Westside's running away with this game. It's still early in the second quarter. But if Westside continues to play like this and continues to stop Bellevue West, it's looking very good for them tonight.
Push on to the point after.
Sophomore Bush is going to drill that PAT.
It's good.
2 touchdown lead for Westside.
Another 7 on the board for the Warriors with 11:20 to go.
Yeah, Westside seems to be executing their game plan very well so far. Other than the first touchdown from Bell West, they've been stopping them every drive. And it doesn't look like it's been very difficult, has it?
No, it does not look like it. Westside has had big plays on each drive.
And on both sides of the field.
Yeah.
Defense and offense.
Big yardage plays. 2 of them on the first. 2 of them by Weideman, 1 by Schwaggart, which he scored, and 1 by Joseph Stegman. Westside's been able to do it through the air so far. And it'll be interesting to see how Bellevue West will make adjustments. How Bellevue West will make adjustments to Westside's passing game, which might open up opportunities for Jaden Coles on the ground.
Yeah. Westside's passing game has been there tonight, and their running game hasn't so far because that's what Bellevue West seems to have prepared for. And maybe Bellevue West will make a change and they'll give the ball to Coles.
So Westside kicks it short, and Tyson Guzman
On the return,
will make the
the
stop
Thunderbirds.
around the 27, 28-yard line. So we got an injured player. That looks to be number 90, Jalen Powell, who's down. And no matter what team you play for, it's never good to see an injury like this.
Yeah, he seems to have gone down. That's really never something that should be seen on a sports show game.
It's never something you want to see. Powell was towards the top of the screen, towards Westside sideline on that kick return. And something's up with him. Hopefully he'll be all right. He is being tended to by trainers from both teams. So give Westside and Bellevue West a little time to think about what they want to do on this drive.
It looks like Jalen Powell is now sitting up, which is always a good sign, but still.
Something seems to be wrong with that knee. Might be.
Yeah, and they have his helmet off right now.
Might need to be carted off the playing field, and that would not be a good sign.
Well, fans, if you could give our injured player a little appreciation his way, I'm sure he would appreciate that.
And he is standing up.
Yeah, it looks like that right leg is really bothering him right now.
Well, the injured player, number 90, Jalen Powell, will keep him in your thoughts and prayers if you would.
Our thoughts and our prayers go out to Powell. Hopefully, he'll be okay. This is not something you want to see, no matter what team you play for.
Well, again, to recap, first and 10 from the 29-yard line for the Thunderbirds.
So now Dolanchek and the T-Birds are going to start an offense, and this is not good for Westside. 40, 30. Touchdown, Bellevue West.
Yeah, he hit the
James
outside.
Ducker on a huge 75-yard run.
He hit the outside there, and there's no stopping him.
Great power run up through the middle. And he just had too much speed for Westside to catch up. Now this is a one-score game. Flag's gonna be called on that. PAT, they'll back it up to the 15. Kick from the 15. And it's blocked. Monte Dickerson looks like he got a hand on that thing, and he blocked that. Just even a finger altered the path of that ball and ends.
Yeah, that could really come back to hurt Bellevue West later in the game. That's a big point that they're missing.
Extra points. It seems like everybody, I mean, is sort of relaxed on it. And Dickerson went all out. He made a play there.
Yes, he did.
Bellevue West now to kick off. Coles sits deep. And it's a low kick. And there goes Dickerson. He's going to take this one to the house. And just like that, Westside is back in this game.
They were never really out of the game, but that really...
I mean, they weren't out of it, but they got that 2-score lead again.
That's amazing.
Monte Dickerson.
With first the PAT block, and then...
He's having himself a day.
Yeah.
92 yards to the house.
Yeah, we haven't really seen that from anyone but Jaden Coles this year, and he really stepped up there.
Wow. Short kick, but Bellevue West trying to avoid giving it to Coles, who they know can take it back, and they kick it to Dickerson, who just takes it back anyways. And Jack Bush will hit the PAT. Westside now 28-13.
With 11:10 to go here in the second. Warriors 28 and the Thunderbirds 13.
Not even 50 seconds in to the second quarter. I think we've already had 3 scores.
Yes, we have.
This is going to be a high-scoring game.
Yeah, Westside really hasn't had this high-scoring game yet this year, have they?
Not in the first half, I don't think.
No, they really came out in the first half.
So, a little injury update. Powell down on the side is being moved onto a stretcher. He looks like he might be leaving this game early. So Novoa kicks this one. It's going to hit the ground, be picked up. Flag thrown. And a shoestring tackle made by Tyson Guzman.
James
Razunas had a chance to take that one back. And that flag's against Bellevue West.
First of all, is the call on the Thunderbirds.
A personal foul. Bellevue West fans are not happy with that. Having a little bit of technical difficulties with our camera now.
So we will continue the audio, but the camera we will try to get figured out.
So this is going to put Bellevue West at the 21-yard line.
The Thunderbirds from the 20-yard line again, 1st and 10.
So we'll get this visual problem fixed as soon as we can. Dolan check's going to sit shotgun with Ducker behind him. 2 receivers to the left, pass complete across the middle. Slant route across the middle.
Schwager on the tackle, flag on the play.
And it was stopped by Brett Curran. So slant route across the middle, gain of about 7-8 yards. We've got a personal foul against Bellevue West. And these fans are not liking it. That's going to back Bellevue West back up.
Ineligible receiver.
That was an ineligible receiver downfield. Puts him back to the 16. Bellevue West has
2nd and 15. Excuse me, 1st and 15 from the 15.
1st and 15 now. Dolan check. Shotgun. Ducker to his left. To his right, he's got 2 wide receivers. And to his left, he has 2 wide receivers. So that handoff. Ducker is going to run through the right side of the line. He's got a small gain. Back to the line of scrimmage. And Powell is now being loaded onto an ambulance.
And we'll keep Jalen Powell in our thoughts tonight, if you would, please. Thank you.
If you would keep him in your thoughts and prayers tonight, he needs all the help he gets. So another handoff by Bellevue West to Ducker, and he's stopped. Matthew Burnett makes the tackle around the 20-yard line.
With the carry, and again on the tackle
is right side of the line, had nowhere to go.
That'll bring up 3rd down.
And the stop was made
for the Thunderbirds. It's going to be 3rd and 8 from the 22-yard line.
So now 3rd and 8 from the 22. Powell's going to shoot shotgun. 5 receivers, 3 to his left, 2 to his right. And penalty flag's thrown. Looks like it's going to be encroachment on number 64 of Westside. That's Jerry Harwood, and it is. I don't know if he crossed the line. He might have got a little jumpy there, but it didn't look like he crossed the line. So we got that audio, that visual back up for you guys.
3rd 3 from the 27-yard line.
Should be coming up soon. So Duckerson's the man in motion. Throws. Pass complete to the top. View screen. So we get the visual back up. And it's going to be 4th and 3 for Bellevue West. And they're going to go for it.
They've been going for it a lot tonight.
4th and 1.
Barajas makes a stop. Quarterback keeper up the middle, and he's shut down. He is stopped. Bellevue West makes a gutsy call. They try to let Dolan check run it up the middle. Westside just shuts it down, and that's going to be a turnover of downs at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, it's been another very gutsy call from Bell West, and really none of them have paid off so far. I mean, with the fake punt, with Opperman's tackle on the 4th down they went for earlier, they really haven't been very successful.
No, and now Westside will get the ball at the 30. They've got plenty of time to score. 8:49 left on the clock. Snap back to Coles. Clutch tried to fake a throw there. Coles didn't pick up a few yards, but nothing big.
Second and 8 from the 27-yard line.
So Clutch is going to throw this one. Dumps it off to Coles. Coles is tackled Looks like that was by
Goals with the catch, quickly brought
27.
down by
Dakota
McGinnis.
McGinnis.
That's something that they've had success with so far, and they just shut it down there, no problem.
3rd and 12 now. Westside out of field goal range. 4 down territory. Wallace has no choice but to throw. Doesn't have much to run. He's going to motion downfield. Pass almost completed to number 5, Dylan Hackett. Tipped off his hands, and now it's 4th down for Westside.
That looked like it was just out of his hands. He was running backwards, and he just couldn't make the play.
Westside 4 down territory, and they're going for it now. Huge play here. Westside up 15. Have a chance to make it 3-score game. And they're going to call timeout. Smart decision. Don't think about this play before they run it. Now, this play is most likely going to be a pass.
I would
So with the way Coles has, it's not his fault for him not having.
I mean,
there's just not that much
it's just
room. There's
Bellevue
not
West. They've shut down everything that Coles has tried to run, and I would be surprised if they didn't pass here because they've had a lot of success so far passing.
I'd look to keep in mind are Schwaggart and Wiedemann within the targets here tonight. Schwaggart's getting the heavy coverage because of his seniority. He's one of the top-ranked wide receivers. I think he's actually number 1 in the state. So Westside take the field now. Woodworth and 12. And false start. Cade Hobberman, the freshman.
False start. That's about 5.
We're back Westside up 5. And Westside's still going to go for
Now
it.
4th and 17 from the 36-yard line.
Looked like number 27, Dakota McGinnis, Drew Hobberman offsides. So he's a little jumping on the line. Buck's going to throw. And he's got a 1st down. Pass complete to Stegman. Stegman fighting for it. He's going to be down.
Yeah, it looks like
The ball popped loose. But it's enough for a Warrior 1st down.
Yeah, it looks like he was taken down there before the ball came loose.
That's right. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line for the Warriors on the right now.
So 1st and 10 from the 13 now. Westside's got pass tipped off the hands of Coles, almost intercepted
Pass is incomplete. Brings up
by
2nd
Caden
down.
Hayes. Well, bring up 2nd down. Westside saw they had an advantage. Bellevue West wasn't paying attention to the wide receiver, Dylan Packett, who's at the bottom of your screen, and tried to get a play off quick. Brings up 2nd and 10. Well, it says Coles to his right. So he can throw this one. Thrown to Schwaggart and called incomplete. They said he was out of bounds. He made the catch.
Yeah, it looked like he didn't get any part of his body in there.
Hard to tell from this angle.
Brings up 3rd down.
But now Westside's got 3rd and 10. This is definitely a place where Westside can kick it. I don't know if they want to. Definitely arrogant. And Westside's going to throw to Schwaggart, who catches it inbounds this time.
Schwager with the reception. Gain of 8. This will be 4th and 5.
4th and 5 now.
4th and 2.
And Westside's going to send on their kick team. We apologize for the visuals. We'll get that figured out as soon as we can. Jack Bush on to attempt the field goal.
Bush on for the field goal.
The sophomore. It's up, and it's good. Westside 31, Bellevue West 13, 7-17 here to go. The second. This has been surprising so far.
Yeah.
Westside has played
Amazing.
2 quarters of good football, and they need to finish it out in the second half.
And I'm going to say it again, we really haven't seen this from Westside all year in the first half. The first half has been pretty lackadaisical for Westside in the past couple of games, so they really turned it on and are playing super well on offense and defense in the first half so far.
So Novoa will kick it. Betts and Razunes
Again, Novoa
back to receive.
for the Warriors.
Wouldn't be surprised if they went for something short here, like they have been doing.
Razunes and Betts back deep for the Thunderbirds.
Here comes the kick by Novoa. And they're going to kick it deep. Not much of a hole.
Back in along with
Ball
Barajas. And
up
on
to
the
the
tackle
30-yard
for the
line.
Warriors.
Packett and Barajas both make the stop for Westside.
For the Thunderbirds, it'll be 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line.
So, flag throw. Miller Johnson is going to be called for encroachment there. Now, Bellevue West is playing with Westside
Against the Warriors, encroachment.
with the snap.
So it's 1st and 5 from the 39-yard line.
So, hand off to
Ducker with the carry.
Ducker, and that's going to be
Barajas
enough
with
for
the
a first
tackle.
down. So
And that's
Barajas
gonna be
again
enough for a
making
first
the
down
stop
for
for
the
Westside.
Thunderbirds. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
So play action. Dolanchuk's going to throw. Got him in downfield. Nice spot. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Bellevue West.
That just is another error that, to me, seems like it should be made. Or it's a play that I think should be made.
That was oddly confusing.
Yeah, there's...
Bellevue West tackles being wrapped up. Players being wrapped up by Westside's by Joseph Stegman. And it looks like he just handed it off to the nearest receiver who ran in for a touchdown. That's something I haven't seen before. So it wasn't a pitch.
Puts it through.
Bellevue West hits the
And
extra
now
point
with
this time.
6:25 to go, we have an 11-point game. Warriors 31. And the visiting Thunderbirds
Now it's
20.
21-31 Westside. 20 to 31. Westside has 6 minutes and 45 seconds to score.
Back for the Warriors on the return.
And
will be Coles, Varsity, and
Bellevue West square to
Dickerson.
take it away. Coles back to return. And they're going to kick it out. It's going to be a touchback. The side will start from the 25. From the 20, excuse me. Like I said, 6 minutes, 45 seconds. Right now, Westside will need all of that time.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll go back and try to run it again here.
With the
See if they
touchback.
can run some time off the clock and then punch it in with only a couple minutes left or a couple seconds
The drive,
left.
first and 10 from the 20-yard line.
And I think just scoring here is going to be important. Scoring before this half ends. They do receive the ball to start the second half. So both the score here and score there would be helpful. So Westside hands it off to Coles, who is absolutely stuffed.
So they did try.
Pulls on the carry.
No place to
Quickly.
go.
They tried running, but that did not seem to go very well, and that's how it seemed to go all game.
Lost 4 on the play, second and 14 from the 16-yard line.
So Potts will throw this time. He's got Stegman for a first down across the 40-yard line. Joseph Stegman has come up huge so far in the first half.
Going upon again, it is Stegman, and that's going to be enough for another Warrior.
Yeah, he has been playing very well, and he's been holding on
That's
to anything
right,
that's
first
thrown
and
to
10
him
from
today.
the 43-yard line.
So it's almost like the run by
Injury timeout on the field.
meant nothing. As
I mean,
Westside's
honestly,
able to convert the very next play.
Other school games around
The running
area
play has been
out
non-existent
front
for
of Lincoln
Westside.
North Star,
They
21
have
to
had
nothing.
not really any
Going
yardage
south.
so far, and everything's been
10,
off the pass,
North,
and it's been working
14.
well. But it's just different from what we've seen in the
Cards fell
past.
out front of Creek Rep last week, 7 to nothing.
Caden Hayes being helped off the field. Looks like his left knee is bothering him a little bit. 5:56 left in the first half.
For the Warriors again, first and 10 from the 43-yard line.
So Westside's passing game has been working tonight.
Yeah, working better than we've seen.
As they hand it off to Coles. Coles has about 5 yards to run before he's stopped.
And Coles with the carry. Gain of 5, second and 5 from the 48-yard line.
Screen pass to Stegman. Stegman's got room. Stegman's got a first down for Westside across the 45.
Stegman with the reception, and that's going to be good enough for another Warrior.
West territory. Westside's going to get another first down.
That's right, first and 10 from the 43-yard line of the Thunderbirds.
Westside do a good job of not going too fast. Pass complete to Swigert. Swigert breaks a couple tackles, and he's across the 30 to the 20.
Jigger with the beat, and Schweiger with the nice move, and that's going to be good enough for another Warrior.
They seem to just be moving the chains over and over again.
That's right, first and 10
That's
from the
something that Westside's needed to do
29-yard
all
line.
season, hasn't really done. So that's really good to see.
And Clautez Coles behind him. Or not, Parsonage behind him. Parsonage is going to get the run. He's not brought down yet. He'll get about a gain of 5.
That's where
Varsity
a lot of the runs have been seeming to stop around the 5 yards past the line of scrimmage, and they really haven't gotten much more than that, have they?
No,
Gain of 4
Westside is
seconds
doing a
from the
good job
25-yard
of
line.
mixing in these runs to give them these short gains, and then hitting Bellevue West with them deep balls they're going to do right now. Pass broken up, intended
Pass was incomplete.
from Jaden
First
Knowles.
down.
Broken up by number 25, Gannon Span. Would have been close to a touchdown. Close would have caught that. Span was able to get a hand on that for Bellevue West. Five now for Westside. Watts is going to draw back. He's going to go on a shotgun now. He's got Marcinage to his right. 4 receivers. Avoiding pressure. He's got room to run. And he's got a man. Westside's going to score on this play. But it looks like Potts was across the line of scrimmage running through it.
He was wide open there. If he would have thrown it a little bit before the line of scrimmage, that would have been an easy touchdown. But now it looks like it's going to be called back.
Westside threw that to Potts, threw that to looks like it was number 84, Cal Weideman. And Potts had enough time he had enough for the first down. But that's what the call is going to be. That's going to back Westside up.
Illegal border pass is the call on the field.
Unfortunate
Beyond the line of scrimmage.
mistake there. That put Westside back to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that would have been really big for Westside. Going up by 18 and a half would have been very big, especially when they get the ball coming out in this third
5
quarter.
yards, that'll back them up. It'll be third and 11, not the 30-yard line.
3rd and 11. Potts going to throw. He's got no one to throw to. And he's
Last with nowhere to
stuck
go.
there.
And brought to the turf by number 68, Adam Johnson. That'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse me, that was 4th down. So,
Correction runs it down on the play before, so that was 4th
Bellevue
down.
West will take over on downs here. Double check. Out there, he's got 30 minutes, 39 seconds for his offense to try and score. Westside unable to score that time. Checks. Got a man across the middle.
Yeah, that just seemed to be an easy gain of 9.5 yards there.
Stop made by Trevor Barajas.
Heezer with the catch.
Heezer for Bellevue West was able to make the grab.
Injury timeout.
And Avante Dickerson is down for Westside. Dickerson is up. He's got a problem with that knee, it looks like. He'll be helped off the field. 3:23 left. Bellevue West trying to get a score here before the half ends. They know Westside goes up 18, up by 18 to start the second half. That would not be good for them. So they're going to throw. And Pass intended.
Pass is incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Xavier Betts.
For the
That was
Thunderbirds.
an amazing play by Cal Weidman there. The diving swat out of the air.
Stopped by Weidman?
Yep, Weidman.
Weidman with the stop. So 3rd down for Bellevue West. They've got a 1st down.
And then some.
And they've got more than a 1st down. They've got it all the way. Touchdown Bellevue West.
That's exactly what Westside did not want to have happen.
They had beyond Ducker 60 yards to the house.
They had control there. Westside with 6 minutes left, and if they could have done anything, it would have been trying to have Bellevue West not score. Because that gets them even closer now.
And now Westside gets the ball back with 3:06 left. And just frustrating moment. Coach Ford must be frustrated now. Westside.
This is also where it's a big deal because when Bellevue West had that missed PAT, that would have put them within a field goal of Westside.
Now it's a 4-point game.
So get the point after what's good. 31-27 again with 3:06 to go.
Ducker looked like he broke a couple of tackles. I think it was 3 or 4 tackles there. Taggy had a chance to wrap him up. I think Guzman had a chance to get him, and neither of them could make the stop. So now Bellevue West right back in the game.
Westside needs to come back out here and show them what they're made of, get another touchdown.
Westside needs to score before this half ends. Even just going into the half with the lead would be good. Bellevue West is going to kick it deep to Parsonage, who's going to take it at the goal line. Parsonage doesn't have much to go, and he's going to be stopped shy of the 20.
Another time he's taken it when it would have gone into the end zone. And that time it didn't look like he made up the yards.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line with 2:59 to go here until half for Cubs Field. Parsonage with the carry.
That was just another easy gain of 7 yards there, 7 or 8 yards. That's what they've been needing to do all the game from the running back, but they just haven't been able to. They've been getting stopped over and over again.
2nd and 1 from the 27-yard line.
Westside now 2nd and 1 from the 27. A run here would give him the 1st down. Looks like that's what we're going to do. They have Parsonage in the backfield. Coles now fumble ball. Coles picks it up and he's going to pounce on it. Or does Bellevue West have the ball? Parsonage was hit, fumbled it. And Bellevue West has the ball now.
That's big. Bellevue West is deep inside of Westside's territory now. And 20 yards is not that difficult to score from, especially with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left in the half.
Westside losing a lot of momentum now.
1st and 10 from the 18-yard line.
That is not what they wanted to happen there.
Westside had a lot of momentum going into that drive, and that just killed all of it.
So Dolanchek tries the same shovel pass ahead
And
to
the pitch out to Ducker.
Ducker. He's got nowhere to go.
Tackle. Is Opperman.
Daniel Opperman makes a stop there.
Ducker again with the carry. No gain on the play.
Ducker had a carry again with no gain, which brings up 3rd and 11. It's like 5 wide receivers. And a false start, and that looked like a fairly easy call, as 2 of the wide receivers left before the quarterback had the ball.
From the 24-yard line.
That'll back Bellevue West up. 3rd and 11. 3rd and 16 now. Dolan checks alone in the backfield. He's going to throw. And pass broken up by Joseph Stegman. Stegman on the coverage. It was intended for Evan Kaiser.
Yeah, that was really good coverage by number 12, Joe Stegman. And there's not much a wide receiver can do there.
And Bellevue West is in 4-down territory. 55 seconds left. They've got to go for it.
Brings up 4th down for the Thunderbirds.
Westside needs a huge stop here.
Yeah, and they really haven't been successful so far in 4th down, so we'll see if they can.
And they're going to fake shovel pass. They're going to throw it. Bellevue West will take the lead.
That's the main thing Westside did not want to have happen before halftime. They didn't want them to score, and they didn't want them at all to take the lead. And that's going to be big coming out in the second half. Without the lead.
Xavier Ducker on the reception. PAT is good. Bellevue West leads 34-31, 48 seconds left. What a change of momentum.
That is an amazing change of momentum. Coming out from the last drive with the fumble, I mean, there's nothing much you can do. I mean, there's a lot you can do from Westside's side, but they just lost all momentum after that half.
Dolanchek. A play we've seen Bellevue West run a couple times tonight. Send a guy in motion. They're going to shovel it forward to him. Dolanchek fakes the shovel, holds it behind his back, sort of trying to hide it. And I think it tricked Westside out a little bit. And he was able to make that throw to Ducker.
Yeah, it certainly did. And that was an amazing pass over the head of Ducker there.
US will kick it to Parsonage this time. That ball's going to bounce out of bounds.
Kicked out of bounds. It'll be a flag on the play again with 48 seconds to go.
48 ticks here for Westside.
Here before half.
Clouds is going to have to move quick. I don't think this is a scenario where you can where you can run the ball. I think you've got to take shots.
I certainly agree. With 48 seconds left, you don't have much time to work with, and you have to go almost the distance of the field. They've been successful so far passing, and I think they need to stick with that.
First attempt for the Warriors from the 35.
So kick out of bounds, move Westside up to the 35. Clouds be alone in the backfield. And quick throw, incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Intended for Hackett. 5 don't pack it. Westside brings up second half for Westside. College steps up, field pressure. That's complete to Coles. Coles catches it as
Coles
he
with the reception, and
hits
that's
the
good
ground.
enough
Moves Westside to the 50.
They've had a lot of success
That's right.
today,
First
passing
attack from
past
the
10
50-yard
yards. And they seem to keep doing shovel passes, however, and I don't get why Bellevue West defense has continued to stop it.
Short pass to Schwager. Schwager's going to get out of bounds. And a little bit of extra activity after that. Could have been a flag thrown, but there wasn't. So Westside now makes it into Bellevue West territory.
Gain of 8.
Yeah, these refs have kind of been letting the players go
Somebody
today.
from the
There seems to be a
40.
lot of extra activity, and there's been nothing called.
Well, to throw again. Quick pass to Stegman. Stegman's trying to get out of bounds. Stegman's got room around up the sideline. He's out of bounds around the 31-yard line.
And Stegman with the
28
catch.
seconds left. Westside
And
is
that's going to be enough for a Warrior.
gone from their
That's
own
right,
40
fans. First and 10.
to Bellevue West
Around the
33.
33-yard line.
33 more yards to go. And they're taking a shot downfield.
They just did
And
not have a
over the
chance
head
at
of-
that ball.
Yeah, no chance of that over the head of Dylan
Pass intended
Hackett.
for Packett, incomplete. Brings up second down.
Side getting the ball to start the second half, but it'd still be nice if they were able to score here in the 24 seconds. Johnson's going to throw to Parsonage.
Just looked like it was too low there.
Had it in his
Pass
hands.
intended for Parsonage is
Dropped
incomplete.
it.
Brings up third down.
Parsonage gets his shoe back on. 21 seconds, 3rd and 10. Clouds to Coles. Coles. Almost. Jaden Coles had it in his hands and couldn't haul it in. That would have been a huge play. In double coverage,
That looked like it was right
got
into
his
his
hands
too.
on it and just lost control.
That's exactly what they were looking for there, and they just weren't able to complete it.
Westside will take a timeout. 15 seconds left, 4th and 10.
It doesn't look like there will be too many better options than that in the next play.
So now, you have 15 seconds left.
But
Do you go
after
for the
this
first
starting
down or
lead,
do you go for the end
10 to
zone?
nothing.
15 seconds left. I think you take a shot at the end zone here. Yeah, if you want enough time to get a playoff, and you don't want to have the risk of not getting the playoff and going into second half losing.
Yeah, I pushed took about 7 or 8 seconds off the clock. To get Bellevue West 7 or 8 seconds to score again, and hopefully Westside doesn't give up a big run like they did last time. Back at the bottom of the screen. Next to Coles. We got Stegman. Schwager at the top. Butch drops back. Throw complete to Schwager. Good enough for a first down. Westside goes for the first down. Hits
Schwager with
Schwager
the catch, and that
on
is
the
good enough
curl
for another
route. I'll bring
Warrior.
up Westside. I'll give him a first down.
That's right.
That
First
they
and 10
need
from the
11
22-yard
seconds
line.
left. Now I think it's time that you take a shot at the end zone. And get 2, maybe 3 plays off. Westside's got a chance to score. And they're going to throw it. And over the head of Jaden Coles. A
Pass
little bit
intended
too
for
much.
Butts. Bit
They'll
flag
get
on
a
the
flag
play.
down in the backfield.
Roughing the passer is
Roughing the passer is going to be the call in Bellevue West. The West fans not excited about that call. Westside's going to get better field position now. All the way to the 11. Westside
First
now.
attempt for the
First and 10 from the 11. 7 seconds left. Westside's been doing the short passes so far. Clouds to throw. Clouds. He's got Jaden Coles. Touchdown Westside. After 2 broken attempts to get Coles the touchdown, Clouds finally gets it to him. Westside's going to take a 37-34 lead.
Coles with the touchdown reception. On for the point after is Jack Bush.
And Jack Bush will attempt it, the point after.
Point after is good, and the Warriors out front with 4 ticks to go on the clock. 38-34.
So Westside was able to score before the half ends. They'll get the ball to start the second half. A score there would be huge, as that would come up 11 if it's a touchdown. 4 seconds left, not much Bellevue West can do as long as Westside keeps the kick on the ground and prevents them from taking one back.
Back for the Thunderbirds to be number 15. That's along with number 80, Razunas.
Betts and Razunas back deep. Again,
Westside for the
should
Warriors
avoid
on the kickoff.
kicking it to them. In my opinion, that would kicking something low would run time off the clock. And that's what they're going to do. And a stop here would end the half. And Hackett makes the tackle. Westside is going to head into halftime with a 4-point lead over number 2, Bellevue West.
And at half, it is the Warriors, 38, and the visiting Thunderbirds, 34.
Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got a shootout on our hands. 38-34 at halftime.
Let's welcome the Varsity dance team to the field, performing to a Britney remix. Good luck, ladies. Let's hear it for your varsity dance team. Good evening, football fans. Tonight is senior night, and we would like to take this time to honor all of our seniors in band. This senior class has accomplished many great things within the band program, including numerous superior ratings at marching band festivals over the years. So far this year, the band has had 2 competitions. They received 4th place honors at the Pavilion La Vista South Marching Invite on September the 23rd. And on September 30th, they competed at the Capital City Invite in Lincoln, Nebraska, and earned 2nd place, along with the Outstanding Marching Award. Tomorrow, they will be competing at the Elkhorn Sounds of Excellence competition. We could not do this without the dedication and leadership of our outstanding senior class. Our 2017 band seniors are Garrett Bayless, son of Damon and Monica Bayless. Grayson Botker, escorted by her father, Greg Botker, and Tisha McEntee. Patrick Burkholder, son of John and Tisha Burkholder. Grace Calderon, daughter of Rhonda and Cicero Calderon. Gabby Dornicker, daughter of Erica and Scott Dornicker. Haley Gagne, daughter of Matt Gagne and Lindsay Brunke. Tabitha Guyette, escorted by her parents, Barney and Sonia Guyette. James C. Henry, son of Tom and Aileen Henry. Ethan Herrera, son of Tony and Nikki Herrera. Carly John, daughter of Janet and Art John. Ellie Lawson, escorted by her parents, Frank McBride and Melody Lawson. Haley Leffels, escorted by her father, Jason Leffels. Christian Madsen, son of Pete and Lee Madsen. Caitlin Mathis, escorted by her parents, Eric Mathis and Nancy McDaniel. Amanda Nicole Peterson, escorted by her parents, Ann Corcoran and Cliff Peterson. Hannah Petrie, daughter of David and Lene Petrie. Noah Pearson, son of Jeannie and Keith Simmons. Owen Port, son of Bob and Susan Port. Jack Odell, son of Dave and Jackie Odell. Shay Osterberg, escorted by her father, Waylon Osterberg. Camilla Roderman, daughter of Craig and Connie Roderman. Ellie Sadler, escorted by her parents, Jim and Grace Sadler. Tommy Simon, son of Mark and Peg Simon. Jared Sint, son of John and Katie Sint. Jacob Smith, son of Eve Jarbo. Ann Stepanek, escorted by her parents, Neil and Kathy Stepanek. Jill Tucker, daughter of John and Joan Tucker. Michael Wagner, son of Stuart and Kathy Wagner. Zach Wiest, son of Rick and Heather Wiest. And Nicole Winters, escorted by her mother, Marjorie Winters. These seniors combined have put in over 20,000 hours in rehearsals and practices over the past 4 years. Let's thank them for their dedication to our band program and their work ethic over the past 4 years. The Warrior Marching Band Contest Show for 2017 is entitled Bent. Bent is a show that bends the minds of audience and members and judges alike. The use of glissandos, harmonic modulations, and bent body movement will help communicate the theme of the show. Tonight, we will be performing our fall competition show. Our soloist during the first movements of the show is senior alto saxophone, Grace Calderon. And our soloists during the second movement of our show are sophomore flute, Angela Lee, and sophomore clarinet, Reese Pike. Westside High School is proud to present in exhibition drum majors Jill Tucker, Grayson Butker, Ellie Sadler, and the 2017 Westside High School Marching Warrior Band. At this time, we'd like to recognize our 2017 Warrior Band Leadership Team members, drum majors Ellie Sadler, Grayson Botker, and Jill Tucker. From the woodwind section leaders, flute Angela Lee, Gabby Dornicker. With clarinet, Michael Wagner and Will Nelson. On the alto sax, Grace Calderon and Noah Pearson. And the tenor sax, Jeff Bell. The brass line section leaders are, for the trumpet, Barry Bates. They go on the on the mellophone, Connor Smith and Stephen Smith. Trombone, Christian Madsen and Owen Clark. On baritone, Tabitha
I'll take over
and
to
Ella Paulson. And on tuba, Ashley Rogers. The drumline section leader is Haley Gagne. The frontline section leaders are Patrick Burkholder and Alessandra Mesa. And the color guard section leaders are Ellie Lawson and Ireland Pierce. The Westside Warriors would like to extend its gratitude to our Westside High School band parents, Westside Foundation, Administration and School Board for their contributions to our performance. Thank you very much. Well, in recognition of 10 great years and coming to the end of year number 11, we see in the north end of the stadium and note the tunnel being formed by our Westside Junior Warriors football players and coaches. 10 plus years ago, the Westside Junior Warriors Football Association became a reality. Back to the beginning, and every year since, a dedicated group of adults have volunteered their time to teach, develop, and build a very healthy level of passion and respect towards Warriors football and the game of football. It is very unlikely that this focus will change any time in the foreseeable future. The Junior Warriors football program lives by the motto, victory is a byproduct of the pursuit of excellence. We first focus on effort rather than the outcome, and on learning rather than comparing ourselves to others. Trust, teamwork, pride, passion, effort, and energy. This year's coaches are Jason Cecil, Andrew Cook, Warren Whiting, Andrew Richardson, Todd Johnson, John Flew, David Klein, Dwayne Hosey, Lyle B, Jason Gortz, Jay Lawson, Matt Lawson, O.T. Townsend, Johnson Lawson, Pete Lundak, Mike Janik, Terry Butler, DJ Rezac, Kurt Van Hill, Mike Gurnett, Matt Gurnett, Dustin Guzman, Joe Shaker, Mike Teary, Danny Schimmeller, Mark Billingsley, Logan Teary, Lucas Apfelbach, Matt Copa, Eric Barton, Jacob Hooper. And let's give a nice round of applause to our future Warriors for their continued success.
Welcome back to Phelps Field as we continue our broadcast of the game against number 2 Bellevue West and number 8 Westside. Westside's got a 38-34 lead here to start the second half. They will receive the ball, and the first half, Dylan Cloud 17 completions on 25 attempts, 230 yards for 2 TDs. Caleb Schwaggart has led the receiving end for Westside with 6 receptions and 89 yards, and Joseph Stegman 5 receptions for 80 yards. Jaden Coles has also been a big source of Westside's offense as he has helped them score tonight. And Jaden Coles had himself a couple touchdowns tonight. Westside just 2.5 minutes before the second half starts. So we get our visual figured out. Bellevue West struggled through the first quarter, and about midway through the second, it wasn't until then that they picked up their offense. They were able to score around the end of the second quarter, and that's gotten them back into the game. Westside finished the first half on a 11-yard touchdown pass to Jaden Coles. And it's now 38-34. We've got 24 minutes left to play to see if Westside can pull off the upset over number 2 Bellevue West. So for Westside to pull off this upset, they need to do a couple things the second half differently than they did the first half. They need to stop the run better is what they need to do on defense. Westside give up some big runs that caused Bellevue West to stay in this game, and limiting the yardage per run would hurt Bellevue West.
Millard North was leading Fremont 45-0.
Help Westside. Defense way better. And on offense, Westside needs to You need to stick with what they're doing. 38
And
points
after
in one
our
half
leading game
is
is 2-0 in the fifth.
a good number to put up. Not much teams scored 38 in a whole game. Westside has done it here in the first half. So doing this would help keeping their offense open. Let's see. They've got a lot of options. Swaggart, Klaus, Coles. A lot of options on the ground and in the air to score.
We get set to start the second half. The Warriors back to return will be number 13, Coles, along with number 22, Parsonage, and number 28, Dickerson.
Dickerson again. Got one man to beat, and he's got it. Make it 2 touchdowns for the freshman tonight. That is his second time tonight that Devontae Dickerson has taken a kickoff back to the house.
Devontae can just not be stopped right now. On the kickoff, he is 2 for 2 for returning them for touchdowns. That's amazing.
Have yourself a night.
And the PAT block.
Dickerson with the return.
Westside needs to score to start the second half. I was expecting a drive.
Here comes Jack Bush for the point out
They just
there.
decided to score in the first 13 seconds. This is Jack Bush. Make it 45-34.
Put another on the board. With just 13 seconds into the third, it is the Warriors 45 and the visiting Thunderbirds 34.
That was just an incredible way to start the half. They came out strong, exactly like they did in the first half. And they need to continue like they did in the first half and add energy and just try to eliminate what happened in that second half of the second quarter.
I mean, this is pretty incredible. In high school sports, it seems like kicking it to the
Back with the return for the Thunderbirds will be number 15.
opposing team's best returner is not a very good idea, so they try and keep it short, keep it low to the ground, and now Westside seems to have 2 threats back to return now.
Yeah,
Coles and Dickerson both have taken back, I think, 2 touchdowns this season.
Yeah, I mean, Dickerson's were both in this game, too.
So Westside is going to keep it short. And they're able to wrap up number 13.
Oh, the return for
Keith
the
Howell.
Thunderbirds. First and 10 from the 39-yard line.
They get him at the 39. So Bellevue West will start the drive there. Dolan check the handoff to Ducker. Ducker is wrapped up, about to get a 5.
Again, he met the wall and still was able to get 5. That's still too
Right.
easy.
Right
And Westside
by
cannot
Drew.
allow that to happen every time that there's a run play.
Like I
Second
said,
and
Westside
6.
needs to limit Bellevue West's yards on the ground. Dolanchuk's going to throw, and he's going to be sacked.
Looked like a group effort from everyone on the line there.
Great job covering the receivers by Westside's backs, and just gave him enough time for the defensive line to push through and get a sack there.
Yeah, QB there didn't look like he had enough time to make a decision. And, you know, Westside's line was on him.
Third and 8 from the 42-yard line.
So Dolan checks one in the backfield on this 3rd and 8. And encroachment's going to be called.
Penalty on the play.
That's going to hurt Westside.
It's just another one of those mistakes that's avoidable.
Encroachment is the call.
So now 3rd and 3. Bellevue West has a chance to run it for a first down. But Dolanchuk's got nobody in the backfield with him. So they're going to throw. And here comes the pressure from Barajas.
And did not look like that was near anyone.
That's intended.
Barajas
complete.
brought the pressure. Pass was thrown to avoid the sack there. So Dolanchuk, who also punts for Bellevue West, will now
be back
to punt.
And we've already seen one attempt at a fake punt. We'll see if they do it again here.
The previous attempt did not end well. And they're going to do it again. And it's not going to end well this time. Avante Dickerson comes up big. Laid himself out to deflect that pass. Westside's going to take over at Bellevue West on 46.
First and 10 for the Warriors.
Again, that's another instance of, 4th down for Bellevue West, and they haven't converted one yet.
They have
46-yard line.
Is that their 5th or 6th attempt?
For the Warriors in Thunderbird territory.
I think that's they're 2 of 7 on 4th down attempts, 2 of 8 now. So Clouds will take over for Westside. This one's going to be handed off to Coles. Coles has got nowhere to go. He's stuck when he gets the line scrimmage.
That's been the story of the running backs all game.
Coles on the carry.
They've been getting to the line and just hitting a wall and not able to go anywhere.
Bring up 2nd and 9 for Westside. And pass is going to be thrown to Packett. Packett's got room to run up the sideline. He's going to have a first down.
Yeah, the pass has been working all game, and they're getting
an
easy 10 yards every single time.
For another Warrior.
So Westside picks up the first down off the screen pass.
That's right. First and 10 from the 34-yard line.
Moves them up to the 34. Clouds will throw. He's got Schwager. Schwager shakes off a defender. Stefan's another, and he's out. Bounds around the 24-25.
Schwager with the reception.
That's just another easy gain of 8 yards.
Westside's been doing a good job of mixing up the short pass and the long pass so far today.
In both.
Throwing the long ball when they need it and getting these 7, 8,
7,
9, even 10 yard
from the 27-yard line.
pass.
I mean, both of them have been very successful.
There's a short pass again. Schwager's got the first down. He had nowhere to go after he caught that one.
Schwager again with the reception.
Yeah, there's another instance of the short pass.
That's enough for another
it's just
one.
An easy gain of 5 or 6 yards that, is really pretty uncontested right now.
That's right. First and 10 from the 23-yard line.
So Clouds. Gonna hand it off to Coles. Coles has got nowhere to go.
Coles with the carry. Shook on the tackle.
Yeah. Hard to tell what happened there, but from up here, it kind of looked like it was an after.
Something unsportsmanlike.
Sportsmanlike conduct on Westside.
Sportsmanlike conduct is the call against the Warriors.
So that'll back Westside up, and that's going to hurt him. It is now going to be second, 25, I believe.
38-yard line.
From the 38. Clouds is going to have to throw. He's going to take a shot deep. He's got Jaden Coles. And Jaden Coles just makes the ball. Clouds overthrows him by just a few feet. He's going to bring up third down.
Yeah, they haven't really been able to connect all game. At the end of the second half, or at the end of the second quarter, there was another one that was right out of Jaden Cole's hands, and that's just been the story of the game so far.
So Clouds will have to throw one again. He's going to be facing pressure, and the flag's going to be called before the snap. Ball start against Westside is back up even further since they face third and a mile now.
It's just they just need to clean up the false starts and the penalties that are just an unforced 5 yards. I mean, it's putting them just that much further out of a first down.
So Westside has to play the long ball here. Basically taking a shot at the end zone based on where they're at. They've got a man open. Jaden Coles, touchdown!
That was an incredible pass.
On the fly route.
That was an incredible pass and catch from Clouds and Coles there. And we could not have connected better for those two. And it came up at a big time.
3rd and 30. Clouds throws it to Coles. Coles scores. Westside's got a 51-34 lead on number 2 Bell West right now.
That was just a beautiful pass from Clouds there. It was right into the hands of Jaden Coles.
And you can see before the play, Clouds went over and talked to Schweiger and Coles individually. And he must have been saying something like, I want you to run this route. And whatever he told him, it clearly helped because that
Puts another one on the board. With 8:14 to go here in the third.
Yeah, just like we predicted, it's been a pretty high-scoring game so far. You know, 52-34 with 8 minutes and 14 seconds left in the third quarter. It will be very big, though, for Westside to get a stop here. It will be big, very big here for Westside to get a stop because they have a lot of momentum going into this and a somewhat big lead, and they need to keep the lead and then get another touchdown to seal it.
8:14 left. Devo is gonna tee this one up.
Razunas and Betts.
Betts and Razunas back to receive for Bellevue West. Both of them could take it deep, and Westside's going to take it short again. And they're going to stop them around the 38-yard line.
They've really liked to go there today, the middle part of the field,
on the return
towards their sideline. They've been kicking it there almost every time.
First attempt for the Thunderbirds from the 40-yard line.
So now Dolan check, Bellevue West. Will start at their own 40. Their own 38, excuse me. This play is going to be a handoff to Ducker. Ducker's got one around the middle. He's gone. 30, 20. Touchdown, Bellevue West.
This was too easy. And coming off of a touchdown, you can't just give out another touchdown right away. It's just sucking all the momentum that you had and it's giving them some more.
Westside's inability to wrap up and make the tackle has been hurting them tonight.
It really has. They looked really good in the first and second quarters, but just coming out in this third quarter, that did not look good.
Can't block for the point after.
That's one of those plays that needs to be made, and that could have a big impact on this game that it wasn't.
And he's good with 8 to go here in the third. Warriors 52, Thunderbirds 41.
Still 11-point game here. 8 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Westside was up 18 not too long ago. We've seen this before. We've seen them build up a lead, and we've seen Bellevue West tear it down in the span of a few minutes.
Bellevue West just keeps clawing and clawing back into this game. It's been at points where you would think that the game would be, somewhat close to being over, but then out of nowhere, Bellevue West just has a really nice play, a really nice drive, and they're coming back.
So Dickerson and Coles on with Parsonage back for Westside. Bellevue West is going to squib it. And off the chest, it looked like Miller Johnson. It's going to be recovered by Westside.
It appears that.
Close call.
And the ball stays with the Warriors.
Yeah, Miller Johnson just saw that deflected off the chest and dove on it, and that's all you have to do there.
Close. Scary moment for
Starting
fans
lead
right
with
there.
9 minutes to go, 17-0.
Westside does
Fuller
get the
North,
ball.
56, Fremont 14. That is
Yeah, it's really good that Westside got the ball there.
Omaha Burke stretching it out over Lincoln North Star, 28-0.
Clouds is alone in the backfield. And screen pass to Coles. Coles moves to the outside. Flag thrown. Coles up across. Coles is going to take it all the way. Touchdown Westside.
Flag on the play.
But that flag is going to be a holding against Westside, who's going to move it back. Joseph Stegman standing there, knows what he did. And that's got to feel bad.
Well, against the call against the Warriors.
That's definitely going to be one of those plays that they'll want back. That puts it within 2 touchdowns and a field goal. And now it's just a touchdown and field goal. Let's see if they can come back from it and
So
get a
it's going to be
touchdown.
first down for the Warriors from their 28-yard line.
Clouds completes the pass to Swigert.
Swigert with the reception.
Across the 30-yard line. Westside.
Gave him up 5.
Now has to make their way
32-yard
back
line.
to the line of scrimmage. Get a first
So
down,
second
second and
13.
13.
From the 32.
So Clouds rolls to his right. Back to his left, deep throw. He's got a man. Thrown and pass intended for Parsonage. We had a chance. Broken up by Bellevue West.
That was a smart use of the body by that defender from Bell West. He just went into number 20. He went into Parsonage, and there's nothing much Parsonage could do with that.
Westside, 3rd and 13. They've realized that the run game has not been as effective for them today.
Yeah, this is the most I think I've ever seen Westside pass.
Dobbs throw intended for Coles and just short. What would have been another touchdown for Westside. Coles had nobody.
It just didn't look like he had any. It didn't look like he had any way of catching that pass. It was just a couple yards short.
Dobbs didn't put enough on that. So Westside's going to be forced to punt here. First time I think Westside's punted all night.
Yeah.
These are back for the Thunderbirds.
And there's a flag. Block in the back on number 44, Malik Room. You can see the emotion in Grant Taggy after Room just hit him.
Yeah, that was definitely a pretty clear call, and that's something that a ref should definitely see.
Yeah, he just came in and he grabbed that walk.
First and 10 from the
Bellevue West
27-yard line
27 now.
for the Thunderbirds.
Thanks, Dad.
No problem.
Boas is going to throw. And they're going to score. Xavier Betts.
It happened
All the way on the screen pass.
It happened again. It just. Now
And we've got a flag on the play.
it's going to be called back, but that's just another instance of when Westside not being able to tackle has, bitten them. If there's no flag there, that's a touchdown, and it's all because they weren't able to wrap up.
Bellevue West fans
Holding
definitely
is the
not
call.
happy about this
Against the
holding.
Thunderbirds on the return, or on the pass.
Westside is Bellevue West, who is their scoring has been primarily off one big play. 140, 150, 160 even yard play that has led them to score. They haven't marched down the field and punched it in like
First and 15 from the 23-yard
Been a
line.
lot of-
Westside has done a couple times tonight.
It's been a lot of missed tackles by Westside, and they're just taking advantage of it.
So Grant Taggy, the sophomore, is going to wrap up. Number 23, Shane Smith.
Step down.
That's a good tackle for a loss there. That's what they needed to do. Put them out of, first down distance. It's not easy anymore. And not saying it was easy before, but it's a lot harder now.
So Bellevue West put a man in motion,
Second and 23.
pitched it to him and tried to reverse, but Taggy was all over that. Ball was dropped on the second toss, and Taggy was able to smother the defender. Here's the throw. Missed tackle again. Xavier Betts. To the 15.
That's the
Bellevue West is back in Westside's red zone.
And it happened again. It's just one missed tackle, and then the Bellevue West player is off. They're not going to, they're going to take advantage of everything, and there's not much that can happen other than a big game.
Six minutes now. We reached the halfway point in the third quarter. And Ducker's going to score. Touchdown, Bellevue West.
Touchdown, Thunderbirds, 40. Campbell out for the point after for the Thunderbirds.
Bellevue West has scored so many times tonight off one big play, and that big play is coming from Westside's inability to wrap up and tackle the defender as they hit the extra point.
And the point after is good, so with 5:51 to go here in the third. The Thunderbirds closing the gap, 48 to the Warriors, 52.
48-52 now. Westside with the ball back with 5:51.
This is turning out to be one of the most high-scoring games of the season for Westside.
The highest scoring game of the season, I believe.
And, there's been a lot of offense today, and not a whole ton of defense, has there?
No. Westside is...
I think that's true for both sides.
Westside has been scoring off.
And get back deep for the Warriors. Close.
Oh, Will. They've been scoring kind of at will. And, to be honest, so is Bellevue West.
Well, Bellevue's West's scoring has come off Westside's mistakes. Westside has just been able to score regardless of what Bellevue West is doing. So now Bellevue West will kick. They're going to squib it again. That one's caught. And Dylan Packett has nowhere to go.
Yeah,
he gets to the 40, to the 38.
As soon as he got that, he was almost immediately taken down.
For the Warriors, it's going to be 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line.
I don't believe Westside has put up more than 50 points very often this season. They scored 41 against Prep. And this is turning out to be all offense. Clouds makes a throw. Beautiful catch by Schwager for a first down.
Yeah, that was a darn good catch there.
That's going to be enough for a
Schwager. I was diving catch away from the defender.
That's right, 1st and 10 from the...
A lot of times that catch isn't made, but he made a really nice catch there.
So Westside now into Bellevue West territory as they hand it off to Coles. Pick up about 5 yards on his run.
Goes on the carry, gain of
And
about
that's more than he's been able to get most of the night.
2nd and 6.
Most of the night he's been hitting the line and just not been able to do anything.
So Clouds receiving pressure, goes to his right, makes a throw downfield. He's got Schwager.
It looked like it was
very close.
It looks like it was in the hands of Schwager and then just fell out when he hit the ground.
Dropped it when came in contact with the turf. It would have been a Sports Center's top 10 play. It's now turned into 3rd and about 6 for Westside.
That was a big time when they need to convert here. They need the first down.
And a false start is going to be called against Westside. That surprises me because it looked like the Bellevue West
player made contact.
Yeah, he encroached and Kate Halverman blocked him as a result of that.
It looked like Kate Halverman there was just reacting to the block, or to blocking him, and it wasn't really. It just looked like he came at him, and then Kate Halverman couldn't do anything else.
Some clouds. He's going deep. He's got a man. Jaden Coles. Incomplete.
Pass intended for Coles, broken up by Spawn.
Pass was
And brings up
broken
fourth
up by
down.
Spawn.
For the Warriors,
Fourth
and
down.
brings on the
Westside will
punt
be
unit.
forced to punt for the second time in a row. That Westside will try a trick play here. And they do. Ball's given to Parsonage. Parsonage got room on the left. He's got a first down. He's got more. And he's across to the 30. First down, Warriors.
Reverse to Parsonage is going to be enough for a Warrior.
Westside uses the
That's right,
trick
first and 10
play.
from the 27-yard
They
line.
get the first down. So now, the Warriors are given a new life. They've got a chance to score here. A chance to extend their lead. Back to 11.
Yeah, that's a big deal there. If Westside could make this another two-possession game, that would be great for them.
So, Clouds work from 27. And off to Parsons. Parsons has nowhere to run.
That's the wall that they've been hitting all game.
Parsonage with the carry, gain of about 2, we'll call it. Second and 8 from the 25-yard line.
Three receivers to the bottom of the screen. Plus is going to throw to Coles at the top. He's got a first down. Westside
Coles
went
with
to
the
the red
reception.
zone again tonight with 4 minutes left.
Getting Spawn on the tackle.
Third
and
quarter.
that's
Yeah, that nice and easy
Gonna
pass
be enough for
around
a
8 or 9
win.
yards has been available all game. I'm surprised they haven't taken advantage of it more.
That's right, first and 10 from the 16-yard line.
Westside first and 10 from the 16. Cloud steps up to throw. Lobs it over the top. And that's going to be an offensive pass interference call on Jaden Coles, who pushed off.
It also,
It'll
it
be
looks
on
like
the
he
line.
crossed the line of scrimmage before he threw to.
So, call from the referee.
It looked like defensive pass interference.
Penalties offset.
Many here did not agree with that call.
Not exactly sure what the call here was.
It looked like Clouds passed the line of scrimmage before he threw it, and there was also a defensive pass interference which canceled out.
Yeah, so an illegal forward pass and defensive pass interference cancel each other out. So we will redo first and 10 in the 16. Parsonage just got whole. And he's across the 5. Inside the 5.
Parsonage takes to the direct snap. Timeout on the field. Injury timeout.
Bellevue West, Matthew Thompson is down.
With the yardage, it's going to be first and goal from the 5-yard line.
So now it's first
For the
and goal
Warriors.
for Westside. Looks like they might just run the ball in now.
Yeah, that's what I would suggest doing.
And you've got Jaden Coles. He's been picking up 2, 3, 4 yards on average, I guess, per run.
I would look for Parsonage too. He has been able to punch the ball in this year, and I wouldn't be surprised if they look for him and just try to go through the middle.
A power run right now seems what Westside should call. So we've got an injured player down. Number 98, Matthew Thompson.
We got a final in. Kearney defeats Great Prep 24-7 tonight. Again, first and goal from the 5-yard line for the Warriors.
He went down.
We have 3:32 left in the third quarter.
Westside lines up in a power formation, and they just power their way into the end zone. Parsonage is in the background, in the backfield, and a timeout's going to be taken by Bellevue West.
Timeout, Bellevue West. Timeout.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to give the ball to Sam Parsonage in the backfield and let him go to work.
Bellevue West would like to discuss what they want to do defensively on this play. Packett and Swigert along with Cole, so Parsons in the backfield. Bellevue West brings the blitz, and Parsons has nowhere to
Parsonage
run.
on the carry.
Should bring 2nd and 4.
Brown with the tackle. Gator looks like 2 on the play. 2nd to go from the 3-yard line.
So 2nd and 3 now. Thought he's going to throw. Touchdown Westside. Caleb Swigert
Touchdown, right in there.
on the reception, making it
Swigert.
58-48.
3-yard reception for 6.
3-yard touchdown pass from Flouts to Swigert. And that drive finally paid off. Westside's going to have a chance to go up 11.
Jack
Here in
Bush
the
for
third
the point
quarter.
after. Stegman with the hold. And
So Jack
keeps it
Bush
good.
nails
59 to 48 with
PAT.
2:49 to go.
Westside up 59-48, 2:49 to go.
That is a very big point for Westside there, because now Bell West has to go for 2 and complete it and get a field goal to tie Westside.
It's a 2-score game now. Still in the third quarter. Westside, if they want to win this game, they're going to have to play a lot better defensively.
Yeah, there can't be any more mistakes on tackles or anything like that. It has to be making a wall at the line and not letting anybody through here.
Sandoval will kick, and he's going to kick this one deep. And Zemus takes it from the goal line. Zemus has got room to run. He's up the right side. And he's all the way to the 15. No flags down.
That's exactly what I meant, though, when I said there can't be any more mistakes like that. We have to wrap up and we have to create a wall. And they clearly did not do that there, and that's been happening all game.
So first attempt for the Thunderbirds from the 19-yard line of the Warriors.
So the Thunderbirds, just like that, make it to the red zone. They're at the 19. And off to Ducker. Ducker's got one up the middle.
It still took him like 6 or 7 people to tackle him there.
And 2 at the
Ducker
10-yard line.
And that's going to be enough for a first down. First to goal from the 9-yard line.
So now Bellevue West has first and goal. We're going to throw. Screen pass to Watts. Watts is going to be tripped up short. Oh no, that ball's down. That's a fumble. And they're going to say that he was down before that ball came loose.
Second down, and goal from the 3-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to say that the ball, or that the player was down before the ball came out.
So Dolan check, empty the backfield now. He's going to scramble. And he's got it. Bellevue West. Just like that, Pirates back.
Yeah. It's been this way all game. Westside scores, takes a bigger lead, and then Bellevue West gets right back in the game.
Westside's failed to make tackles tonight, and that's hurt them greatly.
But after's good, so 1:45 to go here in the third. It's the Warriors 59 and the Thunderbirds 55.
1:45 left. 59-55. Westside still leads by 4. And from here, Westside needs to score. They can't go a drive without scoring.
Westside needs to take a commanding lead here. And I don't know if they can do that the way Bellevue West is playing, but a touchdown would be nice here. Because Bellevue West has been scoring almost every drive this quarter.
Looking more like a basketball score than a football score.
It really is. It's just,
59-55.
I mean, to be honest,
45 left.
there really hasn't been much defense played today. It's been a lot of,
30 to nothing.
you know, what can my offense do versus what can your offense do.
Varsity and Dickerson back deep.
Onside kick. And sophomore Grant Taggy is going to fall on that one.
Taggy with the recovery.
Westside will start from their own 42.
Start at the
Bellevue West has been very creative today with all their trick plays and all their different going for it on 4th down and stuff like that that you normally don't see in a high school football game.
So Clouds, Westside offense will start. Clouds is going to run. It'll be tricked up around the 44.
That was a lot of work for a gain of 3 yards there.
Clutch with the carry. A.J. Forbes with the tackle for the Thunderbirds. Need to allow 2. 2nd and 8 from the 44-yard line.
So Westside has put Jaden Holes at receiver most of the night, letting Sam Parsonage do the work at running back, and Parsonage was just stuffed. He's dropped for a loss.
Parsonage with the carry. Loses a few. 3rd and 11 from the 41-yard line.
Clouds rolling to his right away, pressure. He's throw downfield. He's got Packett. Packett's up on the left side. Alright. Packett's going to be gang tackled around the 34-yard line, but that's going to be enough for a first down for Westside.
That was a really nice play by Pouch there. And you can tell that he definitely took time to look back and see where he was, because he did not want to have another penalty where he was over the line after he threw it.
So first down for Westside from their own 32, or from Bellevue West 32 now.
There's like 15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
And they're just going to let the time run off.
So Ryan, what do you think the keys to success are going to be going into the 4th quarter for both teams?
Well, the clock winds down here. Close out the 3rd quarter.
Bellevue West needs to keep doing what they're doing.
Leading the Thunderbirds, 59-55.
At the intensity they're playing, but their defense needs to step it up. They need to get a stop. Westside needs to do the same thing. Westside's offense has been rolling, but their defense needs to step it up, and they need to make a stop. Whichever defense is present in this 4th quarter is going to win this game.
The offenses have played well all game, and it really, it's been a battle of the offenses today. There hasn't been much defense played at all. With Westside giving up a bunch of big plays, and Bellevue West just letting Westside stomp down the field.
"12 minutes left." Westside, Bellevue West, 4-point game right now. So Westside will resume their drive. Bellevue West 32, passing going to be complete to Swaggart. Swaggart's got a gain about 9. Short pass.
With the reception.
They're going back to those nice easy 9 or 10-yard passes on the corners, and it's really been working well for them all game. And I don't know why they'd stop.
Bellevue West not being able to cover that. So Flouts will stand alone in the backfield. He's going to keep it. He's got room up the middle. He's moving. Flouts has got it. Flouts is going to be called out. No, he's going to score.
Touchdown for Dylan Flouts. He found the hole very well there.
Went up the middle, and then to his right, took the sideline all the way to the end zone. It looked like he was called out of bounds at around the 1, but he stayed in.
Yeah, that was impressive the way he found those holes there. That's not easy to see on the football field, and he seemed to have no problem doing it.
Not Clouts' first running touchdown. He's had a few others this season. As Jack Bush nails
puts another one through
the
the uprights.
Westside 66,
Bellevue
Bellevue West 55. It's back to another 11-point lead.
Yeah, they just need to contain Bellevue West here. If they can get a stop here, that will be really big for Westside, and that will give them a lot of momentum going into their next drive. I mean, the story of the game has been Westside has scored, and then immediately after Bellevue West has scored and taken away all the momentum from Westside, and over again. But if Westside could get a stop here, that would be really big for them.
Westside needs to wrap up this time.
Yes, they do. They need to do whatever it takes to get a tackle here.
And I think it starts with avoiding kicking it back to Radzunas and Betts. Sungavoa
Radzunas and
is going to get short. And Bellevue West returns it to the Westside to their own 35, excuse me.
Radzunas with the return. Brought down by Barajas for the Warriors.
So Barajas makes the stop for Westside.
Now is when we're going to see the heart of the Westside defense. We're going to see if they have what it takes to stop them and get the offense back on the field.
Westside is, both these offenses they're scoring, but they're playing two different ways. Bellevue West is capitalizing off Westside's mistakes, and Westside is just, mistakes or not, they're scoring.
Westside is creating their own opportunities.
Is pass thrown deep, and it's going to be incomplete.
Looks like
Monte Dickerson on the coverage.
Looked like it was about 3 yards short of anyone there.
Bellevue West takes a shot downfield on first down.
That's the intended target. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So Javion Ducker, the sophomore, along with Xavier Betts, another sophomore for Bellevue West, has been the key part of their offense so far tonight. Ducker's going to get the draw, and Westside will bring him down after a gain of about 6 yards.
That's what Westside has needed to do all game, but they need to do it 8 yards sooner. They need to wrap up at the line and take him down, not give him 8 yards and then wrap up and take him down.
This brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 from the 42-yard line.
Dolanchek's going to throw. And his pass is complete to Shane Smith. And we've got some flags.
Yeah, that looks like some unsportsmanlike conduct after the play there.
So this call could go either way. So you wait and this call is going to be against Bellevue West, but it will still give them the first down.
Football foul, personal foul.
Back them up to the 31-yard line.
Yeah.
Oh, 1st and 25 now.
Third and 10 from the 31-yard line.
Oh, looks like it's going to be 1st and 10.
We have some confusion here. Brett Freund from Westside's head coach is going to go talk to the officials and figure out exactly what is going on. Looks like the official spotted Bellevue West, gave him the first down, and the penalty was called. Says first down from the 30 on the scoreboard, and I think that's what it's going to be. Yeah, so WS will have the ball at their own 30, first and down, and 10. And Dolanchek's going to throw deep. And Dolanchek's got it.
Again, that's another
Cedric Johnson. Huge reception. Green into Westside territory.
Again, that's one big play from Bellevue West, and it gets him all the way down the field. And that's the same thing we've seen all game. We've seen one or two big plays per drive, and nothing really just driving the ball downfield.
That's a hard play by Tyson Guzman to make to stop Bellevue West. Stop Cedric Johnson. We got a flag out on the field.
Flag on the play.
It's not a case of Westside not being able to tackle.
And it will go against the Thunderbirds. False start.
Yeah, that's one of the first times, though, that Bellevue West has actually like made their own play and not relied on Westside to make a bad play.
False starts going to be called against Bellevue West. We'll back them up. Now,
First and 15 from the 33-yard line.
Westside is 33. Hand off to Ducker, a sophomore. He'll pick up a few.
Ducker on the carry. Opperman with the tackle.
Daniel Opperman makes a stop for Westside. That's a name I've been calling all night.
Yes, it has. He's been making a lot of tackles.
Second and 12 from the 30-yard line.
Opperman scored a touchdown in the game last week against a fourth star.
Yeah, and he normally just plays defense.
Those passes.
That did not look like it was near anyone there.
Dolanchek would be hit as he threw. Pass, I think, was intended for
Pass intended for Smith,
James
incomplete.
Smith.
Yeah, but that just was nowhere near him, was it?
No, it wasn't. So now, brings up 3rd and 12. Bellevue West has ended 4 down territory. 9 minutes remain here in the 4th quarter. Quick pass, and it's dropped. Intended for Xavier Betts, and he dropped it.
Pass is incomplete, brings up 4th down
Yeah, 4th and 12 here. It'll be interesting to see what they
for
do.
the Thunderbirds.
Looks as if they're going to go for it.
Yeah, so Bellevue West decides to go for it here on 4th and 12. A little bit too far to kick, not far enough to punt. Westside needs a big stop here. Dolanchek throws.
Good and down.
Betts is wrapped up. Vontae Dickerson on the coverage. Keeps him in place. And Barajas cleans up.
Down to be first and
And now Westside will take over. Turnover on downs.
That's a big play from Westside there. Now they just need to capitalize.
If they score here, this game is going to be put pretty far out of the hands of Bellevue West.
Yeah, an 18-point lead would be very big, especially in the 4th quarter here with 8 minutes and 53 seconds left to go.
Westside runs the reverse.
Holds with the carry.
Closes.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Not able to gain any yardage on that play. Clouds in the backfield with Parsonage. Westside running down the play clock, and the pass is going to be complete out to the flats to Coles. Coles got room, and he's got a first down.
That was a nice play for 12 yards there.
Coles with the reception, gain of 13. That's going to be another one.
Westside will pick up another first down.
That's
Now
right,
you
1st
see
and 10 from the
an
37-yard
offense
line.
that has been playing quick. They start to slow down, starting to burn a little more clock. Loud's under center this time. Hand off to Parsonage. Parsonage he's wrapped up around the 40.
Parsons with the
Not much
carry,
gain
brought
on that
down
carry.
by Rowe for the Thunderbirds.
Yeah, there really wasn't
Gain of
anything
2,
there.
2nd and 8. From the 39-yard line.
I wonder if they'll go back to the pass here because they've had a lot of success with it today. The nice little and easy 8 or 9 yard passes have been working very well.
Second 8 for Westside. Clouds to throw. And he had nobody open.
Pass is incomplete.
That looked like it was about 15 yards.
3rd down.
13 yards away from Caleb Schweigert there.
Big 3rd down for Westside. Cloud scrambles right. He's going to throw downfield. Stegman. He's got it!
Made the catch.
And the pass interference is going to be called. Joseph Stegman comes up huge.
Penalty flag on the play.
That was an amazing catch by Joe Stegman there.
Stegman's backpedaling. He's got the Bellevue West defender in his grill, and he just reaches around and grabs that.
That's interference on the defense. Penalties declined. It's going to be another one.
Westside's going to decline the penalty. The first down for them.
Yeah, it's going to
And that puts them inside the red zone.
That's right,
give them really good field position here.
Westside's got a chance to go up 18 now. Westside wasting more clock than they usually do. Clouds to throw. Clouds has got Parsonage. Parsonage up the right sideline. He's going to be thrown out of bounds.
Parsonage with the reception.
Inside the 10.
Ushered up by.
Yeah, and there's 6 minutes and 25 seconds left. So it looks like they'll want to, take off as much time as they can here and give Bellevue West, it's not, the least amount of time as they possibly can.
That's right, 1st and goal from the 6-yard line for the Warriors.
A timeout is taken. Injury timeout. Parsonage seems to be the player down, which is not good. He's been filling Cole's spot in that running back tonight, as Cole's has been playing a lot of wide receiver. Washington seems to be walking over to the sideline on his own power.
Yeah, that is always good to see.
Sign. Westside will bring in fullback Matthew Burnett as they switch to a high formation. And Westside will run the ball inside the 5. A chance to punch it in here. So we move to 2nd and goal. From the
Burnett with the carry.
From the 2-yard line.
2nd and goal from the
I'm
2-yard
not
line.
surprised if the ball is given back to Gurnett here and just punching it in. He seems to be able to get 3 or 4 yards pretty easily.
Got a lot of power there. And he's in. Westside with the score. Matthew Burnett punches it in through the Bellevue West defensive line, and now Westside's got a 72-55 lead here. 5:23 left in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, that puts Bellevue West within 22, and if Jack Bush makes it, 23 points, and that is a big deal.
Jack Bush with the point after.
And that puts it within 3 touchdowns.
Bush nails the PAT.
Perfect on the
Perfect
night
tonight.
with 5:23 to go. Here's the Warriors 73.
Westside now
And the Thunderbirds
73.
55.
Bellevue West 55. 5:23 left to go in the 4th quarter. Westside's got a chance now. They've got to play. They've still got to show up on defense.
Yeah, this is the time for Westside to play lockdown defense, get the ball back, and put Bellevue West out of complete reach of this game.
I mean, even if Westside gives up a touchdown and they get the ball back, they can't.
They
run.
need to score the
They
ball.
need to score.
Yeah.
They can't run the clock off and hope for a win. It's a 3-score game now, but they still need to put points on that board.
In the
They
way,
put-
in the way Bellevue West has been playing, they've been like, 1 play or 2 plays and they've got a touchdown, not running a lot of time off the clock. It's been running only a couple minutes or a couple seconds off the clock before they score.
Back our Betts and Ratsunas.
Sunavoa, high and short kick. And Daniel Sullivan will take it out of bounds at the 35.
Nate Sullivan for the Thunderbirds. He'll set up at the 35-yard line. Will the Thunderbirds first and 10. Flag on the play. False start is the call against the Thunderbirds.
And Bellevue West just hurting themselves now, shooting themselves in their
First
own
and
foot.
15 from the
False
30-yard
start.
line now for the Thunderbirds.
Yeah, that seems to happen over and over again, but it's something that's avoidable. It's something that is giving up 5 yards every time it happens.
Dolan checks pass to Ducker.
Pass intended for Tucker.
Short.
Incomplete. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 15. Dolan check the throw.
It looks like he got back to the
He's got Shane Smith who gets back.
back within the chains.
Smith for the Thunderbirds.
Yep, we'll bring up 3rd and 10 now.
Third and 9 from the 36-yard line.
Dolan check the throw, and he's got a man.
Happy he got that first down.
Evan
That was just too easy.
Geezer with the reception and enough for a first down for the Thunderbirds. Brought down by number 12, Stegman. First and 10 from the 49-yard line.
5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Dolan check looking deep. And he's got nobody. Dickerson on the coverage was not letting.
Pass intended for Betts is incomplete. Second
He
down.
tried to throw that there into double coverage, and it wasn't anywhere near the wide receiver.
Dickerson was not going to let Betts catch that ball. Bellevue West is stopped. So with the run game now, it's completely switched over to pass, seems like. They know that they need to score.
They know that they need to score, but a lot of their touchdowns today have come on runs that our defense, Westside's defense, has just not been able to stop.
Gain of 9, going to be third and one, excuse me. They'll bring up 4th down.
So Bellevue West will get the first down.
Check with the keeper and enough for another Thunderbird first
On
down.
the keeper, Nolan check.
First and 10 from the 27-yard line.
Nolan check the throw. He's got a man.
That's with the reception.
That's name called again with the reception.
He's one of those names that we've
Second
heard a
down
lot tonight.
From the 19-yard
A lot of
line.
different receptions.
Fade thrown and caught. Evan Keyser catches
Caesar with the touchdown for the Thunderbirds.
Donlier's throw. And Bellevue West now 61, Westside 73. .330 left. Bellevue West looks to make it 62-73. Decide not to go
On
for
for the
it.
point after will be Daniel Campbell.
And the PAT is
Campbell
good.
splits the uprights with 3:30 to go. A good one here from Phelps Field. The Warriors 73 and the Thunderbirds 62.
Back to an 11-point game. Westside. About to get the ball back with 3.5 minutes left.
Yeah, Westside really needs to score here and put it out of the reach of Bellevue West. There's 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. And if Westside wants to put it out of the reach of Bellevue West here, they just need to score.
Yep, they can't take their foot off Bellevue West throw. They need a long drive, preferably
They need to run as
that
much.
ends in a touchdown.
They need to run as much time off the clock here as they can, and give Bellevue West. I mean, not very much time at all, because Bellevue West is within.
Dorado out for the
They need
kick for the
to
Thunderbirds.
score, get a 2-point conversion, and come back and get a field goal. And this is where not, making that PAT earlier in the game is really going to come back and bite them. They need.
So an onside kick by Bellevue West, a beautiful kick, but
And it's
Dylan
going to be Warriors ball from
Hackett is able
50-yard
to
line.
get on it, and Westside will get the ball at the 50. What a great kick by Bellevue West, but they just weren't able to recover that.
Yeah, that barely got across the 50-yard line. It did not look like Westside was ready to receive that, but Packett was able to bounce on it.
So a flag is being thrown now after the play. We'll see what the call is. Doesn't seem like it would be an unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, everybody was off the field by the time they threw it, so
It's got to be something with the kick. Maybe it didn't go 10 yards. But from this angle, it looks like it had made it 10 yards.
Passed. It might have touched a player on Bellevue West.
Wait the call. It's going to be against Bellevue West. Still not sure what the call is, but it will put
First
Westside
and 10 for the
at 42.
42-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 then for Westside, with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game.
Westside almost drew Bellevue West off sides on that play.
Yeah, they've been doing that all game.
So there you go. Cole's up the middle. Cole's got room this time, and it should be enough for a first down.
Yeah, looks
It's
like
going to be a bit short, about a yard short.
Yeah, looks like it's gonna be second
That's
and
what
inches
you
here.
Second and 1 from the 33-yard line.
Second one for Westside. They hand it to Garnett, who should have enough for the first down.
Gurnett went to carry. That's going to be enough for another
first
one.
down there.
That's right, 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line.
So Westside now 1st and 10 from the 32. They've really slowed their offense down here in the fourth quarter.
Yes,
2 minutes and 30 seconds now. So we're going to wait until this play clock gets down to about 5 seconds before they call play. Louds is just going to keep it himself.
Yeah, looks like there's
Louds keeps the ball.
2 minutes and 10 seconds
And
left on the
about
clock
2
here.
yards.
And they're just trying to take as much time as they possibly can off the clock here.
Second and 8 from the 30-yard line.
Second and 8 for Westside. Can't kneel just yet. So Clouds is going to be shotgun now. And that passes to Coles. Coles with the juke.
That was a pretty easy 5 yards there. And it ran a good amount of time off the clock now that we're at 1 minute and 34 seconds.
About 6, we'll call it.
Bellevue West burns a timeout here to stop the clock. It's 3rd and 3 for
Timeout,
Westside.
Thunderbirds, timeout.
.134 Westside. Up 73-62. Bellevue West needs to get a stop here. Even if they do, Westside going for it on 4th down with only 3 yards to go is very likely.
Third 3 from the 25-yard line.
Westside, 1:30 away from knocking off the defending state champions. Thoughts to keep it himself. And he's taken out of bounds around the 1st down marker. So we'll see if the referees decide to move the chains to give him the 1st down.
Louds with the carry. About a half a yard short, it looks like. So
And he's half a yard short.
And a half a yard.
Westside will keep their offense on the field. Quarterback sneak right here seems likely just to get the 1st down.
With 50 seconds left in the game, that would not surprise me.
And that's exactly what they do. Pile's still moving, but it looks like Butts is enough for a 1st down.
And Potts
Westside got it.
Good enough for another Warrior.
Westside now 1st and 10 from their own 20.
There's 38 seconds left in the game here.
That clock is just ticking down. Westside go ahead and go into victory formation as they knock off the number 2 team in the state, the defending state champions, and hand Bellevue West their 1st loss of the season.
Keep going. Yeah, it's fine, actually.
And it is officially over here on home field. Westside beats Bellevue West 73-62.
Coming to us today from Phelps Field. I am Joe Graves, and this is
Thank you for coming out tonight.
Signing off.
And thank you for joining us today.
Congratulations to both teams. On behalf of us here.